guys and gals doing?
What's up
this evening? Yeah, we're gonna play more March Madness.
Yeah,
in the month of April.
We had some AOA squaring up.
Yeah,
squaring off, beating each other
two
up.
pretty good AOA decks, I would say.
Yeah, like different schools of thought, right?
Yeah.
Toki kind of wants to control what the opponent is doing, and Nibirius honestly could care less.
It's just doing its thing. Yeah.
And Nibirius is just like foot on the gas, just blaze as fast as you can.
I love the way it affects the board too. That's one of my favorite things about it. Is like the standardized testings and stuff. It's really good.
Yeah, it just it bouncing Death Quark with it as well. You know, Shadow Dis is like honestly a card that shouldn't be slept on. I think that's a card that we've seen over multiple nights do a lot of good stuff.
It's like it got better with Worlds Collide too.
Yeah.
Red Dots Dragon, how's it going, man? Welcome back to the stream. We missed you.
Yeah, that's right. We're still here.
Yep, we're still here.
We're still grinding away.
We'll always be here. So we're doing a March Madness tournament, which is our 32 best decks in a best of 3 format, bracketed format. We are a little over halfway of the tournament right now. So yeah, we are gonna get right into it. So
yeah, top 16. Sure.
Yes, Nibirius.
Okay.
Give me damn it,
I
Nibirius.
am on Toki. Look at the bet up.
Should just like a scramble storm for creatures, not a problem at almost no creatures in the game or just do nothings. Yeah. It's I think it's particularly very powerful against a lot of decks. Against some, it's a minor inconvenience. Alright, I got 7. That's right, well, we're not playing with any Worlds Collide right now. I think there is...
Worlds Collide's in the next game.
Next game, yeah. What's up, Lord of Winter?
I mean, the good news is Worlds Collide was a great set.
Yep, it was very good.
So... and I think the unique nature of Keyforge is that you could step away from the game for a while and then pick up a deck of the new set and you're like current again. So
thanks for that sub, Lord of Winter. What was that? 10 months. Ooh,
10.
Look at that. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Yeah, that's one thing I think it's like, aside from other TCGs, because think about it, if you got out of, say, I don't want to even make the comparison to Magic, but maybe like Pokemon.
Well, yeah.
If you got out of Pokemon and you wanted to get back into it maybe 3 or 4 years after you got out of it, probably none of your cards are worth a dang. They don't do anything. They really can't be played in the current format. There might be an extended format in Pokemon, but that is, you probably don't have enough to play in that extended format because you haven't been playing for 3 or 4 years. So you have to buy into the game again. If you want to play standard, you have to buy all the new stuff. You have to pay for a bunch of cards from new set. If you want to play extended with your old stuff, which like you might have some sort of attachment to the old creature, you might not be good in that format. He might not like Gengar that Gengar you used to play might not be competitive. If he is competitive, you probably have to get a bunch of new cards to be able to play that deck. However, Keyforge,
you don't have to worry about that.
Grab one of your old decks.
Yeah.
And as far as Vault Tours for the foreseeable future, you can play that deck in an Archon Vault Tour no matter what.
Right.
Vault Warrior is a little different, but at the same time, all you have to do is pick up a deck from the newest set.
And you're competitive.
And you have a deck. You might not be competitive, but
I mean, I think if you buy a box, if you buy a display,
you can find
one of those decks in there is going to be competitive, one way or another. You'll find one deck in that'll really like speak to you. You like the way the deck plays, and you know. So
I don't know who won the roll.
I did. I rolled an 11.
Okay. Orion0497 with that Twitch Prime. Thank you so much. 4 months. Who we got not sponsoring tonight for drinks?
So this is a Highland Brewing's Gaelic Ale.
I have a
from Asheville.
Tea. That's it. Mulligan. 1 out of 10 decks is definitely statistically in the top 10%. That's correct. Also, a reminder, we're going to be playing in the Sanctimonious Invitational in about 2 weeks-ish.
Yeah.
On Sunday. We'll each be streaming our perspective. We still got to figure out how that's going to work, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
1 out of 10 displays will have more than one deck in the top 10%. Yes.
This hand's a keeper. Trying to figure out exactly how to play it. Down to 5, huh?
Yep.
Okay, so what I'll do is I will Perplexing Sophistry.
Yeah, we look forward to facing down you guys. Are you playing, Logan? I know Cav is. Sophistry? Should you discarding a card?
Yep, and I draw a card.
There was another guy from your team, right? Kevin Freddy. Okay, that's what I thought. Oh no.
That's a good one. Okay, go ahead.
Alright, I'll say this. I'll play Pain Reaction and Dustin. You was streaming? Nice.
Okay, I will say Shadows. I'm going to play Lethal Distraction. I'm going to play Dusk Chronicles and archive a card. Honestly, this. And then I will play Dusk Chronicles and archive another card.
The actions, the Shadows actions in that deck are just like,
yeah,
generation crazy. Okay, so I'll say this. I'm gonna discard Pitlord, play Schuler, get 1. I'll play Shadows of Dis or Shadow of Dis to blank your guys, and I'll reap with the Dis down. Okay, your turn.
Okay, I am gonna say Mars. I'm gonna play Mother Gun. I'm gonna play Mindworm. I'm gonna play Red Planet Ray Gun. I think he stays blank, right? He gains this creature gains, and he's blank.
He is blank, yes.
I'm gonna Mars first to ready.
I think the attachment still happens. Or I think
well,
the attachments.
This says the creature gains. Does anybody know?
I feel like we had this conversation before, and it's not clear.
Yeah,
it's definitely not clear. But that's a good question. Yeah, I always wondered about that because that's like, how do attachments granting text
actually
work in this game, right?
Yeah.
So if Mindworm's text box is blanked by Shadow of Dis, does Red Planet Ray Gun do anything?
Is it also blanked?
Because it says this creature gains. We roll this counter logically and ends up getting it.
I honestly don't remember because it had to have been 8 months ago.
Yeah,
eight
I
months
feel like
or more ago.
We did rule that it would get it. It would get the text from the attachment, since the attachment's like constantly throwing the text onto the creature.
Enemy creatures' text boxes are considered blank, except for
so that's
traits.
a creature, right? And that's its text box is blank, but the attachment gives it that text on like over top of it. So I feel like the attachment still applies.
We dropping frames
a little bit, I
guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just reset it real quick.
I'm dropping some frames. I don't know if anybody can even hear this.
Probably not. No, definitely not, because I just reset the router.
Okay.
Or the reset the connection.
Okay, we're back. I think we're back.
Should be back.
Are we back? Are we back?
Hello? Type Kappa 123.
Yeah, Kappa 123.
If we're back.
You can actually hear us. Gonna have to. No, it's definitely us.
We good now? Maybe.
Maybe we're back to normal. What? Okay, looks like we're back to normal.
Hi.
Okay. All right. I think we're good.
All right, yeah, it's steady right now. Cool.
Okay.
Yes, I think it gains the text.
Okay, so I will shoot Schuler for 1 then.
Okay.
And
I'll add it for 1 damage.
It is your turn. Yeah, no, that's why it was like. And I've drawn back up. Go ahead.
Okay. This deck doesn't stop. Keys?
Not really. You've played one of the 2 Amber controls in the deck. So.
Yep. Alright, I will say Logos. Play Helper Bot.
I guess there's 3. There's like a Groke, I believe.
Yeah. Actually, I will not play. I will play. No, maybe I do. Yeah, that's fine. Play Helper Bot. Discard standardized testing. I will play a Caffeine off the Helper Bot and Bouncing Deathquark, Dust Imp, and the Mind Worm to get 2. Okay.
Okay, so I forge. Grab a quick key. I am going to put my archives in my hand, and I am just going to say shadows, and I'm going to swindle. And go ahead. You got one of each house in play. It feels like a good time to swindle. You're not going to generate more than on board. You can play cards from your hand, but
all right. I'll say Brobnar. I'll play Groggins, play Lollop, discard Into the Fray, and Reap with Caffeine.
Some big dudes.
Yeah. I was gonna say I almost wish that Cav wasn't playing because I would like to watch him. I think he'd be good at commentary. Although if he's streaming, I think that'd be a really good stream to watch.
Yeah. I think the amount of actual content in the process of that tournament, if everyone is streaming, is gonna be really insane.
Big, yeah.
It's gonna be insane. Okay, I will say Dis. I'm gonna play Dust Imp. Okay, well, non-linear plays. Here we go. I'm gonna Poltergeist. The Mother Gun.
Okay.
Revealing these 2. The question is, who do I shoot? I could shoot the Helper Bot, or I could shoot my own Dust Imp in this situation. So I have Cull the Weak, which is a reason to shoot the Helper Bot. I could like kill Calphine. That way the Brobnar isn't just like reaping every turn. If I shoot the Dust Imp, I have Not Finished with You, so I can shuffle it back in. Because this deck unlocked gateways pretty well, right? So
very nice, Alex. Good.
I get to threaten either way, so I'll shoot the Helper Bot. I think I need to slow you down some.
Okay.
I'm gonna Cull the Weak on Calphine. A 5-power creature in this instance is the weakest creature, and then I'm gonna play Not Finished with You, and yeah, I'm finished with those. Oh, this is actually destroyed because of the Poltergeist. Oh, and these cards are not discarded; they're actually in my hand. So I tried to pull a sneaky there. Okay, and your turn. I will draw 3. So check with 6.
Okay. I will say Logos. I'll poke the Dust Imp.
Poked.
Play Quantum Finger Trap. Give Lollop some Rocket Boots. Discard Binding Rupture.
It's a fast giant.
So check with 6.
Okay, so I will forge.
Oh, did you discard the Marsh creatures?
I put them back. I put them back in my hand. Yeah. I initially
did you try to? Okay.
I tried to discard them. I forge. Okay. I will say Dis again. I am going to play Charette. I am going to collar, I think, that Lollop. Because he is big and gets to do lots of stuff. I am going to put a Soul Keeper on this Dust Imp, who will fight this Groggins, and then kill the other Groggins, and I will get 2. And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
Okay, I'll say Brobnar. Play Groke. Fight Charette. Tremor the Lollop. Alright. Toki is also pretty fast, to be fair. Also, it has Amber Control, unlike Tiberius.
I
haven't gotten to the really dumb Tiberius plays. Like, I guess I just didn't get them this game.
The Time Traveler.
Yeah.
If you like, the dumb Tiberius plays are playing Time Traveler, and then it just makes the rest of the deck do its stuff because you start exhuming them and all kinds of other stuff. So, all right, I am gonna say shadows. I'm gonna play Gamgee. I am gonna lights out the Grok, and I will lights out the Groggins. There's no sense in leaving Brobnar creatures on the table with that deck, seeing as how they can just you can like into the fray them and whatnot. So I will play this Throwing Stars. I think I will damage my Gamgee because there's 2 Throwing Stars in this deck, right? I will damage the Schuler as well. I'll leave Lollop untouched. And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
Alright. Forge. Feel it.
It doesn't have, he hasn't drawn Exhumes from what I can tell, and he doesn't have the Time Traveler. You got 2 cards to get the Time Traveler even. And
I do have Exhume now, but it's a little late. Yeah. I do have Time Traveler now, but it's a little late. I will say this. I'm gonna Exhume for Helperbot.
Let's see, whenever you're Exhuming Helperbot or Time Traveler, you're like making the deck a lot more efficient.
Yeah, and I just didn't get to that fast enough. Play Grok off that. Play 2 not finish these. Don't think I get anything with these.
Yeah, the only creature to get would be Schuler.
Yeah. Dust Simpson maybe, but I don't think is the play right now. So that's it.
You said Dis, or you said Logos?
I said Dis.
You got Schuler to use.
Oh, yeah, he'll read. Okay. Okay. Hey, Doxy, what's up?
I think I go for the win because I know that deck is a little soft on Amber. You're gonna have to. You could. I'm gonna say Mars. I'll delay it a turn. I'll play Sky Booster Squadron, and then I will play Exterminate to kill the Helperbot. I will play the Shockworm and Proliferator, and then I'll play Carpet Flotsam. And it's your turn. I will draw 5.
Okay. Say Brobnar. I'm gonna fight the Proliferator.
Okay.
Make you lose 1. I'm gonna play Rock Hurling Giant. Throw rock there. And okay, your turn. How do we store all the decks we own? I have a 2 4-rows, a 2-row, and a 5-row? No, probably just 2 4-rows. No, I don't have a 5-row.
I have 2 4-rows and then like 4 1-rows, and then the top of my like wardrobe has like a pile of decks on it.
There's also a stack forming of decks.
Yeah. It's like the decks for the stream all had a place to go, but the decks from like Vault Tours,
there's like
don't have a place to go
in our storage station. Yeah.
Just don't quite have the play. Okay, so I'll say Dis. I'm gonna Exhume Dust Imp, and then I am going to unlock Gateway. So that's yours, and it's your turn. I will draw 2. I'll say check with 7.
Seven's a possible hurdle for this deck.
Without the lash.
Yeah. Alright, that's it.
Yeah.
Need the junk VT box, yeah. Unfortunately, some of those Voltor decks are good.
Yeah,
and just don't really deserve a junk box.
Right. And there's probably some decent decks in the decks that we've gotten in like team tournaments that we've never really explored because we didn't play them in that tournament, and because you really only want one good deck. You want one good deck, one bad deck, and then a bunch of decks that are like difficult to play or like good adaptive decks. So there's some decks in there that we would need to explore, I think.
Let's see. I know a game that didn't take 30 minutes. Nibirius and Toki are not gonna be quick. Are not gonna be slow games by any means.
I mean,
Toki does have a lot of control. Nibirius does.
But
not.
I think Nibirius doesn't have too much to protect, though, right?
No.
So I think Nibirius, with the right draw, can generate more amber than Toki can steal.
Probably. Yeah, I think that draw just did not quite line up for Nibirius.
Yeah,
and I had mulligan.
You want to see the you want to see the time traveler, really. You really do. And like I said, you got 2 cards to hit it. Is the crazier thing.
Yeah, Toki has like a lot of amber actions. Nibirius doesn't have a lot of those.
Nibirius has 2 dust imps and 3 exhumes, so it's very similar.
I just did not get those exhumes fast enough either. It was a lot of clunk, I think, in my draw.
Because if you're exhuming Helper Bot, your deck, your hand gets pretty efficient pretty quickly. Because you're like get the Helper Bot back, play a Brobnar card during your disc turn, so that way the Brobnar is like ready to do something on its turn. The problem is I think the board matters very little in this matchup. Yeah. Because I think both decks are very proficient at destroying the board.
And just playing out of hand.
Yeah.
It is. We always trade decks between the games. It's best of 3. But if one deck wins both, we do like a mock adaptive.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
It's been our policy to trade decks on stream, and honestly, I think that's been to our advantage.
Sure, yeah, definitely.
Because we both get to experience just more possible decks. And I do think the decks that we own speak to us more so than the other person. But I mean, like just playing a deck like Light Tasker for me is like really helpful to understand like how it works and how to like fight against it. So I don't have quite the number of games.
Like Light Tasker is still just like a window where you can beat it.
Yeah.
And if you don't get in for the window, you cannot actually win.
Right.
Now, you can know that and still play against it in that way, and it's still like hard to get in that window.
Because it's constantly narrowing that window.
Yeah.
Let's see one. So this is not a bad hand, but I don't think it's a hand that wins. I'm just gonna lay it out. Trimmer's basically blank, right? I'm gonna say a Brobnar on the first turn. This Trimmer's blank because
it's not bad, but I think you want to like get to the time traveler.
Yeah, I think if that game showed us anything, it's that. If I don't have enough forward momentum,
and it's just like time traveler just turns on so many engines in that deck,
right?
So,
and it's not as if I have to play around any kind of I don't have to play around any sort of purging from Toki.
Yeah.
So I think I really want the time traveler. So.
It does draw new hand 2 turns, that's right, but Time Traveler, like I found out, may not be in those hands.
I mean, I like Gengar Chieftain is a good exhume target.
Yeah.
That's part of the strength of this deck is that like even if you're not exhuming Time Traveler,
it's got Dust Imp, it's got Helper Bot, Gengar Chieftain, like you said, is good.
Yeah,
so that's all I could.
Yeah, I mean you can exhume the Pit Demon in the right circumstance.
Even like getting Groggins or Grope is a common target.
Yeah. Groke is very common because of the Into the Fray, and it's like one of your major avenues to get Amber out of the opponent. Yeah. So. I mean, I think the reason this deck did so well in AOA play was because exhuming a Groggins was like important against the Gengar drummer, not combos. So, all right, I will keep.
I'll hit him with the old sophistry.
Okay. Incredible.
Amazing. Well,
how does he do
Voltor winning plays.
All right, I will say Brobnar. I'm gonna play Punch, and I'm gonna play Rock Hurling Giant. And it's your turn. I'll draw.
Okay. I will say.
I mean, as soon as I drew my hand, and as soon as he played Perplexing Sophistry, I knew what was getting discarded. So
play Ronnie. I'll play Throwing Stars.
All right. I am gonna say Brobnar. I'm gonna reap with the Rock Hurling Giant. I am going to discard. I'm gonna throw a rock at Ronnie. I'm gonna play Ginger Chieftain and ready, and then I'll reap. Then I will discard Trimmer, and I may deal. I choose not to. Yeah, it's your turn. I will draw 3.
Okay, I'll say Shadows, or I'll say Dis. I'll exhume Ronnie.
Yep. If I wasn't gonna have to fight him with the Gengar Chieftain, yeah. I would have left him on the board.
The Soul Keeper, and all Poltergeist. Big nothing. I'll say check with 6.
Okay. I am gonna say Brobnar. I'm gonna Blood Money Ronnie. I will play a Groggins. Chieftain is gonna reap, and Rock Hurling Giant's gonna fight Ronnie and kill the Groggins. And it is your turn. I will draw 2.
I will play Swindle.
Okay, I am gonna say Logos. Actually, did I say Logos? Oh yeah, I gotta say Logos. I'm gonna discard Bouncing Deathquark, Standardized Testing. I'm playing Archimedes, and go ahead. If that deck cared about the board, I would love to actually hold on to those board wipes, but it does not care. So
I'm gonna say Shadows. I'll play Brend. I will Lights Out Archimedes and the Rock Hurling Giant. And I'll play this Lethal Distraction. Your turn.
I wish I had Shadow of this right here, but I don't. Okay, I will say Logos. I'm gonna play Archimedes. I'm gonna play Helperbot. Helperbot is gonna play Rock Hurling Giant. And it is your turn, and we'll draw 1. Go ahead.
I'll say Mars. I'll play Mother Gun, Resonator, Proliferator. I'll play Exterminate. So I'll have Proliferator kill Archimedes and Resonator kill Helperbot. I think the Helperbot does go in the archive for each friendly Mars creature. I think it's all.
Yeah, so it's be simultaneous. So the Helperbot's in the archives, and Archimedes is dead. Okay, I will say Brobnar. I am gonna play Calphine. I'm gonna throw rocks at the Martian nerds, and these guys are gonna reap. And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
Okay, I'm gonna say Dis. Play Chirette. Play Not Finished With You. Actually, I don't play Chirette. I discard Chirette. Play Not Finished With You. Couple Chirettes and back in the deck. Then I'll gateway. Okay.
Okay. I will say this. I am going to discard Pit Lord. I will play Dust Imp. I will play Not Finished With You. I will play 3 Exhumes.
Alright.
I'm gonna Exhume Gengar Chieftain to ready the Dust Imp. He's got nothing to fight, so the Dust Imp is gonna reap. I will Exhume Rock Hurling Giant and Calfine. And it is your turn. I'll say check with 6. I'll draw 6. It's amazing. It's amazing how poorly this deck does when you don't get the Time Traveler.
Yeah. I will say Mars.
Also, I think it matters because this deck does not care about the board, right? This is like the classic Coda, you can just play a bunch of actions kind of formula. And this deck just doesn't have a way to interact with that.
I'm going to Mother Gun the Rock Hurling Giant.
For 3?
Yeah. Play Mindworm. I'm going to Mars first to fight the Rock Hurling Giant with Mindworm.
Okay.
I guess I'll put a little red point ray gun on it before I do that.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, so I will Forge. Okay, I am going to say Logos. I will pick up the archives. I am going to play Archimedes. I am going to play Time Traveler. Draw 2. Perfect timing. I will play a Helper Bot. I'm going to put Rocket Boots on to the Time Traveler. Poke. There's nothing to poke. Helper Bot is going to play Lash or Broken Dreams, and it is your turn. It's a card also. I guess that deck does have Poltergeist.
Yeah,
so it's only,
it's already used it, but yeah.
It's only so useful in this matchup. But.
All right, I'll say Shias. I'll play Gamgee. I will play Furtive Investors, Dusk Chronicles, which lets me archive. Okay.
Okay, I will say Dis. I am going to read with the Dust Imp. I will Lash or Broken Dreams. I'm going to Pain Reaction Gamgee. And then I'm going to play Not Finished With You. No, turns out I'm finished with all these guys. And your turn. I will draw 2. Incredible.
Mortivis' rating. What's up, y'all?
Thanks, Mortivis. Appreciate that.
Alright, so I'll say Shadows. Play Ronnie. Play Throwing Stars. I'll do 1, 1, 1. So I'll gain 1 for that. Play Dusk Chronicles. And archive card.
Okay, you're at 9. This is Schuler, I think. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
So yeah, I think if I had had Schuler somewhere in that mix, I would have been a little bit better off. But yeah. I think, like, if the important cards in a deck are in the bottom like third of the deck, I think you're in trouble in a matchup. So it's a shame.
Yeah,
it's a shame, Nabirius. Yeah, I think it got dunked on with just that random discard theory at the beginning.
We got time for a adaptive for this one.
Sorry, I was just so done with that game.
Yeah. Yeah.
And here's the thing, I bet whoever bets the chains is going to lose the match.
I think so too. I think
it's that.
You can't go super high.
Yeah.
And Nabirius can easily, that game goes totally differently if I don't discard the help.
Yeah, exactly. So. Yeah. If I don't draw both standardized testings and the bouncing death card. Right. I had to take a Logos turn that was literally blank.
Yeah.
Right? Like I had to discard 3 board wipes. The board wipes do not matter in this matchup, right? So I drew 3 dead cards. So the only reason to use the board wipes would be to like kill your own time traveler so you can exhume it later.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So we're betting on Toki.
Yeah. So I start at 0.
Yes. I will go 3.
I will go 4.
I'll go 5.
I will go 6.
6. Oh. I don't want to go 6. I'll let you have for 6.
Okay.
Okay. Toki with 6 chains.
Love the ray gun emote.
It's pretty good. I know, right? We'll see though.
The problem is that Toki generates as much as amber as Nibirius, but it also steals as much amber as it generates.
And blows up the board.
Yeah, because on it, like it's one of those things where it's honestly Nibirius would be fine if the board didn't blow up because it has such a high creature volume.
Yep.
Comparatively.
But we shall see. If things line up for Nibirius, I think it can win. For sure.
Classic bet all from Ultra Gecko.
Love it.
It's textbook. If you want to know how it works, that's how it works.
Easily. All right. So you go first?
Yes. Because I won the last.
Yes.
I lost the last
game.
So lose a chain down to 6 for the opener. This one is a mulligan. It's close, but it's a mulligan. Just doesn't have any synergy, right? Double Mars first and no Mars creatures.
Yeah. Yeah.
You get Dust Chronicles, but I get like Dust Chronicles, like the unlocked gateway or whatever, but without a Mars creature, I think.
If you don't draw no Mars creature in a bad way, and there's not a ton in the deck, there's maybe like 5 or 6.
I mean, you want a Mars first, the Proliferator, right? Like,
yeah.
He's obviously the best target.
Definitely.
I don't think this deck has lined that up, but just being able, like, if you've got both Mars first, so you can like archive something, archive a Mars first.
Yeah, it's not super broken, but it's like the best thing you do.
It's a good generating. Like, if your opponent just doesn't stop it, it's just going to generate a lot of amber. Okay, so
you get 5
down to 5, yeah. Okay, so I will play Yerk and pitch the Proliferator. Okay. So I draw 2, go to 4 chains.
Well, Logos, help from future self. Where he at? Where he be? Okay. Okay, I will poke the Yerk, play Time Traveler. Bouncing Death work. Alright, here we go.
Okay, I am going to say dis. I'm gonna play Charette. I will Soul Keeper Charette. I will exhume the Proliferator. And it is your turn. I will drop a chain and draw 3.
Okay, we'll say Brobnar. And then Blood Money Charette. I'll Tremor those guys. I'll discard Groggins. Your turn.
Okay, I am going to say Mars. I'm going to play a Mother Gun. I will discard Exterminate. I'm going to unstun the Proliferator. I will Mars first to ready and reap with the Proliferator. Archive the Exterminate.
Okay.
It is your turn. I will drop a chain and draw 3.
Alright, I'll say Logos. I'm going to standardize testing.
Okay.
And play Quantum Finger Trap. Set check with 6.
I am going to say Mars. I will play Sky Booster Squadron, a Resonator, and a Mindworm. And it is your turn. I will drop a chain and draw 3.
Okay, say this. Zoom for Timmy. Play Schuler. Discard Pit Lord. Play Dust Imp. Play Not Finish With You. Play Exhume. Or Groggins? Probably not Pit Lord. It's a one-way ticket to losing the game. Okay, I am done. This is 4-11.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I pay 10 for this key.
Okay, I am going to say Dis. I'm going to play Not Finished With You. Yeah, they stay there. I'm going to play Dust Imp, and then I'm going to collar the other Dust Imp.
That's pretty good.
And it is your turn. I will drop the chain and draw 3. You forge for 10.
Five, 6, 7, 10. Okay. I will say Dis. I'm gonna Shadow Dis and fight my Dust Imp.
Okay.
I'll Exhume. To get him back. Okay.
Okay, I am going to say Mars. I'll put my archives into my hand. I am gonna Mother Gun.
Oh, you could have reaped that colored Dust Imp.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Just
I'm gonna Mother Gun and do 3 damage to Groggins, I guess. I'm gonna put a Red Planet Ray Gun on the Mindworm. I'm gonna exterminate the Time Traveler. I will reap with the Sky Booster Squadron. Does not go back to my hand. I'll reap with the Nezik Resonator. I will reap with the Mind Worm and shoot Groggins for 3. Then I will Mars first, ready the Mind Worm, shoot, I guess Groggins again. Sure. I was at 5 Amber, right? 1, 2, 3. Mars first, reap. So it's 4, 5. Yeah, so that puts me to 10. Okay, I'll say check with 10, 11. Did I gain 1 too many Amber there?
Ray gun?
Ray gun, yeah. 11. Okay. So check with 11 and draw.
I'm gonna say Brobnar. Play Rock Hurling Giant. I will throw 1 rock. I'll throw another rock. Throw a final rock. Play Groak and Groggins. That's it.
Okay. I will forge for 6. I will play Dusk Chronicles and Archive. I will play Perplexing Sophistry to discard a card and draw. Should have played this first. It's a whatever pick, right? I will Throwing Stars to do 1 damage to your Brobnar guys. I will play Ronnie. I will play Furtive Investors. I will say check with 9, and it's your turn. I will draw.
Alright, I'll say Brobnar. I'll 1-2 punch to stun Dust Imp. I got a guy threatened here, so I'll reap.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so I forge. I am going to say Shadows.
Yeah, Toki dropped the chains and then just started foot on the gas.
No, Lethal Distraction my Dust Imp. I'll discard Gamgee. I'm gonna Throwing Stars. It's like Groak, Dust Imp, and Rock Hurling Giant. This Dust Imp takes an additional 2 and dies, so I get 3 from that. I'll play Dusk Chronicles and Archive. Then Ronnie is going to reap. And it's your turn. So you check with 9. Roll 5.
I can't stop. Can't stop the 9.
Didn't do enough time traveler shenanigans.
No, I know. Well, he was on the table for all the exhumes.
Yeah.
And I couldn't get him off the table. I tried.
With Archimedes and whatnot.
Yeah. Oh well, Nibirius.
Yeah. It's a shame.
Yeah. It's a lot of the Shadows cards in Toki that produce Amber, yeah. It's like, it's got a lot of those random events. Those random AoE Shadows events that do random stuff.
Yeah, they're very good.
Yeah.
That people slept on, I think.
Definitely. Perplexing Sophistry, especially.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's got Lights Out, which is a good card. Throwing Stars, which is very good. It's alright, champ.
And it's only SAS 63. Look at that.
Toki?
Yeah.
What's its, like, Amber?
It is 25.
So its expected Amber is 25?
Yeah, and then its A is 5.79. Huh.
So I expected to control like 5 Amber at a go.
It's got way more than that, I feel like.
SAS doesn't understand AoE decks.
No, that's true.
That's just...
Alright, we got Ardreth versus Temujin now.
SAS does not understand AoE decks at all.
It does not care about AoE.
Yeah. Massively redistributed wealth there.
Nice. Okay, Temujin. Hospitable. Haunt Gauntlet. And Ardreth. Burning Forest Emissary. You guys ready for more Infernus's?
Yeah.
What's happening?
Arguably, this deck is better at Infernusing than
yes. I guess at a certain point, Lightasker is like only Infernus's in its deck because it's already archived its whole deck.
I think the challenge with Ardreth and being very good with Ardreth is learning when to purge your own stuff, because there's a lot of untamed stuff in here you don't want to draw multiple times in a game. So
I'm dying. Gotta breathe.
It's not as good at controlling Amber.
Yeah, it doesn't steal.
So
it just blows up.
Yeah.
Or makes it taxes.
Yeah.
This is it.
Let's go.
All right. So
you're on Temujin.
Okay.
I do need to look at that deck list. I guess
Me too.
I guess we can put it up here. Ardreth I know fairly well. God, double too much to protect and bait and switch.
Yep.
It's a good thing this deck likes to beat up on Shadow's actions. It's really the Shadow creatures that I think give this deck a problem. Because you don't really want to bounce Ronnies and stuff like that, but every Shadow creature in that deck, this deck would love to bounce.
Yep.
Except with the exception of like Urchin. But the crabs come and eat that small child.
Dem crabs.
Arise looks pretty bad in this matchup. Life Ward looks good though.
Yeah.
And Creeping Oblivion's not blank. Creeping Oblivion does matter.
If you just ace Infernus.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
So
I put the bet. I gotta change the deck.
Okay. It's been an interesting matchup.
Temujin's like classic good AR Shadows and Dis from Coda, I think. It does have those 2 bad pennies. Sound the Horns against Infernus feels like a terrible play. Yeah, because it's like you're getting Amber blown up that you hadn't even played. I don't like not playing Sound the Horns, that being said.
Yeah, but it seems like you're gonna hit something that you don't want blown up.
Yeah, like too much
Sound
effect or
Horns.
something. Yeah. But it's so fun to play. How could I resist playing it? How else am I going to get rid of my bad pennies? You like extra don't want to play those against 2 Hysterias too. Sounds awful. The Rock Hurler? Oh yeah.
Sleepy dog.
Oh yeah.
You know he's like actually tired when he's like not putting his head in any kind of way where he can see what's going on in the room. Because it's like if somebody gets up, he's gotta like go follow him. But
take a quick look at Eddie Cam.
Zoom in on Eddie Cam.
You gotta take the cards off.
Wait.
Nice to see Coda Brobnar after playing Worlds Collide Brobnar. Oh yeah, you're not kidding.
Man, AoE Brobnar is...
It's also refreshing too.
The greatest. Did we roll? Yes.
No. Yes.
No?
No.
No. 11. 9. So 6.
This is a mulligan.
Exhume Double Hysteria.
This is like too much Protect, Charette, Lomer, Flameless, Bait and Switch, Sound the Horns, Gateway, Life Ward.
Yeah, that's a good way to lose the game.
Yeah. Well, give Eddie a treat.
Give him a treat. He's just curling up. Oh, man, he can hear that.
He heard the chat redemption from across the room.
Yeah, there you go, Rajats. AoE Brobnar.
Sorry.
despite it showing in the last game. The main action was...
Oh, it was off screen, dang. Dang. Let me fix that for the next one. Alright. You're constantly a good boy. Okay. You're mulliganing as well?
Oh yeah.
That's right, yeah.
Had double Mermook. Like if I had like mulliganed into that hand, I think I could make it work. By like hysteriaing Mermooks multiple times.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'll keep.
My first turn, I will play Umbra.
Okay, I will say. Do you draw up? I will say this. I'm gonna Festering Touch Umbra.
Minus 1 damage.
And then Hysteria it.
Okay.
And then play a fair game.
Okay.
Iterum, I have Thorium Plasma.
Okay.
Oh my god. So.
Yeah, I get none. Was that a room? Okay.
Yeah, is that a room? Okay. Your turn. Draw. Yeah. So. Finishing Blow, too much to protect. Double Bad Pennies. Combo very well with the Earthshaker.
Yes, they do. Guess what I'm doing next turn? Play Shadows, play Umbra, play Finishing Blow, play Too Much to Protect, discard these 2 bad pennies. Your turn.
Okay, I will say Logos. I'm going to play Quantum Finger Trap. And then I'm going to whip Umbra all around the board, but do not much. So, your turn, I will draw 3.
I'll say Dis. I will play Lash, play Charette. I'll Poltergeist the Finger Trap. So I have to see these guys. Okay.
Okay, I am going.
Like Umbra, fill in with a bad crowd.
I am gonna say Logo, so I'm probably play Crazy Killing Machine. I will Twin Bolt both of those guys, and it will be your turn. I will draw 2.
Yeah, I'll say Shadows on Nerve Blast.
And I'll shoot, deal 2 damage to a creature. Shoot your Charette.
Yes, that's fine.
Okay.
And I'll play Ghost again. Alright, your turn.
Okay, I will say Untamed. I will play Fangtooth Cavern. I will play Unnatural Selection. I will play this Deepwood Druid who will die at the end of the turn. So I'll say check with 7. It's your turn.
Alright, I'll say, I guess I forge. I'll say Dis. I will play Pit Demon. I guess I'll play Tendrils first, then Pit Demon. Okay. And I'll play use Lash.
Okay.
Here's.
I will say this. I'm going to discard Ederum, and then I'm going to play Lilithal, and then at the end of the turn, Fangtooth will shoot Pit Demon. So check with 7, and I'll draw 2.
Alright, say Shadows. I'll play Too Much Protect for 1 Special Delivery. Your turn.
Okay, so I will forge. I am going to say Logos. I'm going to play Igor. I will put this into my hand, so I'll discard Binding Irons and Unnatural Selection. I'm going to play Dr. Millie. I'm going to play Code Monkey Archive. Get 2. I will you know, how many Brobnar cards? So if I Killing Machine and hit a Brobnar card to kill it. I kind of like Fangtooth. Hit an Untamed card. Pretty good chance I hit an Untamed card off Crazy Killing Machine. And I would not mind getting rid of the Special Delivery. I hit. It's kind of tough. I don't want to hit Furnace. Oh, you played the Creeping Oblivion. It's gone. Okay. Or did I mill the Creeping Oblivion? I milled the Creeping Oblivion. Okay. I've been playing around Creeping Oblivion. Oh. So I'm gonna play Crazy. I'm gonna use Crazy Killing Machine.
Okay.
It is a dis.
It's Brobnar.
Okay, so I will blow up the Lash, and the Crazy Killing Machine dies. So, all right, and it is your turn. I will draw 2, and Fangtooth kills the Code Monkey. Go ahead.
All right, I'll say Brobnar. I will sound the horns. Flame Fist. It's like the last thing I wanted. Tremor, Lilthal. Play Flame Fist, play Crump, discard Loot the Bodies, play Earthshake. Okay, your turn.
Okay, I am gonna say Untamed. And play Deepwood Druid. I will play a Murmook and shoot Crump, and play a Murmook and shoot Crump. And then I'll play the Feathered Shaman. At the end of the turn, Fangtooth shoots the Feathered Shaman. And it is your turn. I will draw.
Okay. Oh man, take care, Rajats. Take care. Hope you have a good night.
See ya.
All right, I'll say Brobnar. Play Loot the Bodies. Play Gauntlet. Discard Follow Leader. I'll fight a Murmook. And fight a Murmook. I get 1. Yeah, I got it.
For fighting both?
Yeah, I only had 4 at the start of the turn.
Okay.
Do I special delivery this Druid? Oh, no, I think I'll leave it on board. Yeah, definitely. Okay. Your turn.
Okay. I am going to say Dis, and I am going to Exhume Furnace. There are a number of cards I want.
Yep.
Definitely that one. Definitely that one. And then I'm gonna Hysteria. Do it again. That one. And get that one. Ooh, it feels good to get that Ghostly Hand. Then I will play 2 Lilithals. And it is your turn. I will draw 2.
Guess Infernus dies to Fangtooth.
Yes, he's shot now.
Okay. I'll say Dis. I will play Oh, gateway. Play Schuler, Toxin, I'll Arise. There's like, how many Bromner guys are up in here? Only 2. This guy's.
It's like Charette.
Charette is it. And Pit Demon. Oh, yeah, I guess that's fine. So I'll get this. That's not this. Play Pit Demon, play Threat. Alright. Drop a chain.
Okay, I am going to say Logos, so I'm going to put that Archives into my hand. I'm just going to like draw a brand new hand, I think. I'm going to play Igor. That into my hand. Discard Bramble Links and Cauldron Boil. I am gonna Tau Vapors, so 1 shuffle and draw.
Yeah, first is definitely a love and hate card. You love it when you're playing it. You really hate it when you're playing against it.
It's miserable to play against.
Brutal.
Okay, so draw 1 more Archive. I am going to play Anomaly Exploiter. I'll play Dr. Millie and Archive 3. Play Cutthroat Research. And I'll play Dr. Millie and Archive this last one.
Jeez.
End of the turn, Fangtooth is going to kill Igor. And it is your turn. I will draw 6.
I'll say Bromner. Play Earthshaker. Play Lumer Flame Fist. I guess I'll punch to Dr. Millie before the
Sure.
Earthshaker. Then I'll Gauntlet. That's it. Draw these guys. Oh man. And then draw 1 more.
Okay, I am gonna say Logos. I'm gonna Thorium Plasmate Charette between.
You get 1 for that too.
Yes. I am gonna Twin Bolt and hit Pit Demon and Earthshaker. I am going to Anomaly Exploit the Pit Demon. And then Fangtooth is going to take out the Schuler. And I'll say check with 7. It's your turn. I will draw 2.
The shadows, I will. Shadow Self. Okay, Urchin. And that's it.
Okay, so I will forge. Okay, I will pick up the archives, say Untamed. I'm gonna unnatural selection and choose these three. I am going to Murmook and shoot the Earthshaker, who I will then boil to death. I'll play Deepwood Druid and Rustnar. The end of the turn, I'll Fangtooth the Urchin. And your turn.
Okay, let's say Brobnar. I'm gonna play Loot the Bodies. I'm gonna punch the Druid. I get 2. I will fight Murmook. Actually, I'm gonna Reap. No. I'll fight Murmook, so I get 1. I will play Ganger Chieftain. Fight Rustnar. So I get 1 to kill. Then I'll Gauntlet Chieftain and Reap. Okay. Check with no.
Okay. Alright, I will say Dis. I'm gonna Binding Irons you. I will Infernus. Pouch. And I think Schuler. I will then play 2 Eteromes and 2 Lilithals. And it is your turn. I will Fangtooth Eterome and then draw 6.
Okay, I'll say Shadows. I'll discard 2 Bad Pennies. I will Nerve Blast the Infernus and then Special Delivery Infernus. What was this? Was that one of mine?
I don't know. I have no idea where that came from.
Just hanging out.
It's Errant.
Okay.
Not entirely sure what to do here. Kind of like threatening, but guaranteed to. I'll see if it backfires. I'm gonna say Dis. I will. Can I say Dis here? I am going to, yeah, I'll say Dis. I'm just gonna play a fair game. I'll just raw dog it.
Okay.
There are only 3. Bang. Okay, so I believe I only have. Now I'm saying this. I'm building it up so that way when I hit it, yeah, I have 2 Untamed cards in the deck. Okay. Bang! I hit 1. Okay, so you get 4. Yeah, that's yeah. Okay, I will Reap with Lilithal and capture. I'm gonna reap with Lilithal and capture. I'll reap with Eterome. He'll kill himself. What was in your hand?
I don't have a way to stop you.
No way to stop me. Okay.
Nope. I've
All right, sweet.
It's only one.
I guess I'll discard the hysteria. Okay. Draw.
Yep, that is it.
Yeah.
Dang. That was relatively close for how much Infernusing you did.
I didn't do max Infernusing.
No.
At all. I did not draw them together.
It was still an upsetting amount, which was not any amount.
Yeah, it's just Infernus on Ghostly Hand is just...
Yeah, it's pretty brutal. Alright. Trade index. Pretty much the lowest possible amount, yeah. But still.
Oh, barely any bets on Lusky.
Get the bets down. Come on.
The Infernusing will continue until morale improves.
I want to show off the new card game Necromancy
Logo. Yeah. So there's a guy on Twitter whose avatar is very similar to that.
Plagiarism.
Yeah, he follows me. He liked the post, and I looked at his avatar and looked at it. I was like, oh no.
Interesting. Terrible buzz.
Terrible buzz.
You guys got buzzes?
You guys hearing a buzz from us?
What could it be?
Robot noises.
Has it been going on all night, or does it just start?
It's from us. Let's do something to the mic.
Let's just unplug it. Hold on.
But we'll be back. We back.
Did the buzz go away when you unplugged the mic, or is it still here?
We're good?
It's good?
We're good?
Okay. Weird.
Alright.
Super weird.
Bringing up the necromancy.
I opened Google Chrome. Oh yeah, let me get that picture. We did reach start. Oh geez, it's so large. The PNG is
gigantic.
Very large.
Shrink it down.
Look at this.
Coming
soon to your
production
device,
values.
Your Twitch on Friday. We're gonna be playing Lord of the Rings. If you missed it, we played Dune already, and we played Valtech CCG. It's totally awesome. Dune was an experience.
Yeah, it's weird. So there's like I said, I think there's this whole series of games where, playing creatures was foolhardy.
Yeah.
And I think Dune is possibly one of those where if you had a strong enough economy, you could just win.
And then after Lord of the Rings, we have all kinds of other stuff planned out.
Yeah.
So
we got
every Friday until
we run out of card games.
House arrest, or we run out of card games.
At the rate we're going, we're looking at what, another 6 weeks before it's relatively safe. But even then, it's probably not a great idea. Assuming any kind of flare up and activity.
Line. I'll offer you my spit. What did I roll? 5?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
You expect me to remember?
Alright, I'll go first.
30 seconds ago. Enjoy looking at the decks. Yeah, it's well. I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, there's always a deck you don't own in Keyforge. This feels like an easy mulligan. It's like the collector in me is driven crazy by this game because you can never actually own it all. You'll own an amount of it, but at the same time, the I guess the renegade me loves that I own something other people can't own.
This hand might be a trap. I think I'm actually might need a mulligan this hand. So it's it's tempting, but like if
what do you do?
Right, like what do I do first turn? Do I throw in Plasmate? Do I play Fangtooth? Do I do all these blank events that do nothing?
I mean, the unnatural selections are actually important because this deck can develop a board that
like you really want to exhume the Infernus. So the exhume, either I hold it or it's just blank.
Yeah, but you don't have like Dr. Millie,
yeah,
or Tau Vapors you could use to archive one or the other.
So I think I'm only on that hand. Also, by Friday, we will know what game we're going to be playing the following week, and we'll announce that. Depending on when the eBay's shipments get here.
Depending on if I have a chance to go to my parents' house. Which isn't looking good.
But then we're not playing Lauder Friday.
No, I'm saying, like, if I have a chance during the week to go there.
What?
Like, during the week. If I went there. Just to, because I have, like, a check there, and that shit is, like, probably close to getting stale dated by the time this is all over with, which would piss me off if I just can't deposit this check.
Like, what's the week? I don't know. All right, 6. Okay. So I will start out with the Killing Machine.
Okay, I am going to say I'll discard the Gateway, I'll play Tendrils, and I'll play a Toxin, who I think is pretty important in this.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Alright, I'll play Untamed, play Cauldron Boil, play Unnatural Selection, play Murmook for the Toxin, play Rosnar.
Okay. I am going to say Shadows. I'm going to play Special Delivery. I'm going to discard Bad Penny. I'm going to play an Urchin. And I will Nerve Blast the Rustgnawer. And it is your turn. I will draw.
Okay, I'll say Untamed. I'm going to fight the Urchin. Blow up the Special Delivery. Play Feathered Shaman. Murmook the Urchin. Reap with the Murmook.
Crabs are killing everybody.
Yep. Violent Crabs. The Clandestine Dead Drop is a good idea. Let's put it at the end of the road.
I'll say Shadows. I'll play Umbra and I'll discard Bad Penny, and it's your turn. I will draw it to you.
Alright, I'll say Untamed. I'll fight the.
No, I'm definitely. I don't trust anything that goes on in a phone.
Matches are going well.
Matches are definitely interesting.
Yeah, they're
Umbra's dead.
Yeah. I will reap with Rustgnawer, I'll reap with Murmook, and I'll reap with Feather Shaman. It's a ward.
I will say Dis. I'm gonna discard Arise. I will play Pit Demon. I will play Schuler. And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
Alright, I'll say Dis. I will play Infernus. I'll get Tendrils and Delivery. I'll Hysteria. Play Atarome. Play Infernus. Nerve Blast, and I'll get Gateway. And then I'll play Fair Game. For Untamed. So you get 2.
You get 3.
For Earthshaker, Soundhorns, Ganger Chieftain, Flame Fist, Lash, Creeping Oblivion, Shoulder, too much protect. Okay.
Okay, I am gonna say Brobnar. I'm gonna sound the horns. May regret this later. But I think there's like a small window here where I can kind of go off. Since you played 1 Infernus, 1 Hysteria, you were only drawing 2.
Yeah.
I will play Lomir. I will play Crump. I will Ganger Chieftain Crump into the Infernus. And you lose 1 Crump. And it is your turn. I will draw 1.
Alright, I'll say Untamed. Well, Unnatural Selection. Play Rosnar. Play Feather Shaman. Fight Crump. Reap. And that's it.
Okay. I am going to say Dis. I'm going to play Lash of Broken Dreams. I'm going to play Pit Demon.
What's the beer of choice? It is a Gaelic Ale.
Yeah, Highland Brewing's Gaelic Ale. Play Schuler, steal 1. I will Creeping Oblivion. I will get Infernus and Hysteria, I think. And then I am going to Poltergeist, the Crazy Killing Machine. Shadows, Dis, so I'll kill Atarome. There's nothing Shadows to kill.
Animal the Exhume.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Well, the Infernus and Hysteria were purged anyway.
True, but still.
Go ahead. Did you put them back in there? Did you actually purge them? No, not Atarome. Nope.
Mermaid? There it is.
Alright, I'll say check with 9, and it is your turn. I will draw 5.
I'll say Untamed. Play Fangtooth. Fight Pit Demon. Group with Feather Shaman. Fight Pit Demon. Eat the Lash. And your turn. I get to Fangtooth my Shaman.
Okay, so I forge 4, 6. I am gonna say Shadows. I'm gonna play too much to protect.
That was a crokinole play right there.
And then I will play Bait and Switch. And it is your turn. I will draw 2.
Say this. I'll play Furnace.
Well,
goodbye. Too much protects. Get him out of here. I'll Festering Touch your dudes.
Specifically,
Ganger and Shoulder. I'll eat the. Yeah, that's fine. Shadow 6.
Okay, I am going to say Brobnar. I will double loot the bodies. I'm gonna smash and stun the Rustgnawer. I'm gonna discard this Trimmer. I'm gonna punch the Rustgnawer. And then
finish the job.
Lomir will finish off the job after beating the
It's poor Rustgnawer.
The Brobnar like have tied the Rustgnawer to a chair. It's like a caterpillar. They're just like breaking his legs like one at a time. Like,
oh, you get 2.
Where's all the amber? Talk, bug. And then Ganger Chieftain's gonna reap. And it's your turn. I'll draw 1 and then shuffle. So check with 8 and draw 4 more.
Okay. I'll say Logos.
Morbid turn, yeah.
Play.
They're working about. It's the scene from was it Casino Royale? Is that where James Bond's tied to the chair or whatever, and they're hitting him with like the rope ball?
The cutthroat.
Oof. Played right into it. But it's with like a Rustgnawer and a bunch of Brobnar giants.
Like Quantum Finger Trap.
Just Reservoir Dogs, yeah. The Ganger Chieftain. God, what's his name from? Was it Ants or A Bug's Life? This is the caterpillar.
Ants? I don't remember.
I think it was A Bug's Life.
I'll plasmate the Flame Fist.
It's like got a German accent or whatever, and he turns into the fat butterfly at the end.
Plasmate the Chieftain.
Yeah. You could do that better, right? Since he had 4 on him. No, you couldn't because they were spread
Not
out.
quite,
Right?
yeah.
All right, my turn.
Yes, I guess I can kill Smash then.
Okay. Draw. Anyway, the moral of the story is the Brobnar dudes work over the caterpillar from Bug's Life. Because it's funny to me.
It's pretty funny.
Okay. I will say Brobnar. I'm going to play a Gauntlet command. I'll discard loot the bodies. I'll reap with the Ganger Chieftain. And it is your turn. Draw.
Say this. I'll play Lilthal, Binding Irons. I'll kill Chieftain.
Okay, I am going to say this. I'm gonna play a Lash of Broken Dreams. Schuler is gonna fight a Lilithal. I'll play Toxin, and I'm gonna Arise for Brobnar. Because I feel like these 3 Brobnar dudes are got to be better than whatever I would draw. Go ahead.
Alright, I'll say Untamed. I will blow up the Toxin. Play Deepwood Druid. Light a Fangtooth.
Okay, I will say Brobnar. I'm gonna play Loot the Bodies. I am gonna smash and stun Lilithal. I am gonna punch Lilithal. I'm gonna play Lomir. I'm gonna Ganger Chieftain Lomir into the Murmook. I'll gain 1. And then I'll Gauntlet Lomir into Lilithal and gain 1. And it's your turn. I will drop a chain. Good.
Okay, I'll say logos. I will play.
Is that your first time through the deck?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just saw the logo stuff.
I was about to say you have got to be hitting that logos, and you're just gonna like fly through what's left.
So I'll play Igor. Discard Millie and Drew.
You're gonna play Tao Tao?
Play Vapors, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's because Temujin is bigger than Ardreth. Plus, a lot of the Brobnar guys have enter the battlefield effects, so. And Temujin really hates having its Amber stolen. Like, really hates it.
Ardreth, you mean?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Ardreth really hates having Amber stolen from it.
Alright, Auto Vapors.
Food monkey. There's like so much stuff.
Swinbolt, those guys.
These.
Yep. Code monkey.
You're really missing that.
Kill Ganger Chieftain.
That logo stuff.
Yeah, no. That is it. I kill the Code Monkey with Fangtooth.
Okay, I'm gonna say Brobnar. I'm gonna Reap with Smash, and then I'm gonna Gauntlet Smash, and he'll Reap again. Get a 6. I'll discard Follow the Leader, and it'll be your turn. I will draw 1. Say check with 6.
Say there is an Amber answer in Logoson's deck. I don't think there is.
There is not, no. I have 1 pip here if you have the 1 in Furnace.
I do not have it. Yep.
Yeah, and when you're forced to play just the Untamed portion of that deck, it's gonna look pretty bad, I think. That was a bad draw. I felt like it was a really bad draw.
Pretty bad. It was still close, but man, I did not get anything going.
No. I was actually worried about that Untamed board.
Yeah,
a lot of it got blown up. Just
Nathan is provably better at playing Ardreth than me, so now's the time to bet on it.
It's like one Dr. Millie early in that game would have like helped you out so much.
Yeah, they're both at the bottom of the deck.
The Dr. Millies are honestly, they're pretty close to like draw 5 sometimes.
They're silly.
Because of the archiving and the drawing. Since this deck is like constantly resetting the state of the board, then you just like, you know how many dudes you've hysteria into your opponent's hand, and a lot of times they're probably better off just discarding some of them. Like if they don't have a good effect on the board, then you might as well pitch them. If it's a dude who has like an action or like a Reap ability, like it's under 4 power,
I think it's dead.
It's just it's gone.
Yep. Fangtooth has gotten some work
I think
done.
Fangtooth is worth it.
Yeah. Honestly, when Fangtooth is killing your own guys, it is good because Temujin wants to be killing guys with its Brobnar to get Amber with loot the bodies and stuff. So
yeah, double loot the bodies is a problem.
Yeah, it's Fangtooth murdering your guys is actually beneficial.
Yeah, plus you've got exhumes and whatnot.
Yeah,
and you want the Fangtooth to kill off your crappy untamed creatures. Because the fewer untamed creatures in play, typically the better.
Your better Hysterias.
Yeah. You want to, when you're Hysteriaing, you want to Hysteria the guys who have play effects, and like Deepwood Druid really doesn't have a play effect when you've Hysteria'd all the creatures. So at the time Justin played Fangtooth, it wasn't great, but it eventually got to the point where he was Fangtoothing 5 power creatures.
Yeah,
so
it was good. It's your first.
Okay. Six, 7.
A lot of clunk here.
Yeah, I got some clunk too.
Temujin tends to clunk though. You had some like blank turns in that game and it was still fine.
Yeah. It's because you were also having blank turns.
Yeah.
All right, I'll keep, and I will say Logos and play a Quantum Finger Trap. Plus that deck has Poltergeist, right? Yeah. I think you want Fangtooth in play because you want them to you almost want them to Poltergeist it sometimes, so that way you can keep like Crazy Killing Machine, because I think Crazy Killing Machine is probably also important in this matchup.
Lash, I'll Poltergeist the Finger Trap.
Okay, I am gonna say Untamed. I'm gonna play Feathered Shaman and a Rustnar. Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay, I will say Brobnar. I will sound the horns. And Gauntlet. Okay. Play Crump. Play Lumir, discard, loot the body.
Okay, I am going to say Untamed. I'm going to Reap with a Feathered Shaman and ward the Rustnar, and the Rustnar is going to fight Crump and blow up the Lash. And that's it. Good. I think it's a play I have to make. It's not an easy play, but it's a play I think I have to make. This game's not gonna end within the next 3 turns, so I don't think I have to like really go out of my way to play a bunch of cards.
I'm gonna say Shadows. I'll play Bad Penny, or discard Bad Penny. Play too much to protect. Finishing blow my Crump to steal 1. That's it.
Okay. I am gonna say Dis. I'm gonna Binding Irons you. I'm gonna play Infernus. A lot of good candidates. I think I have to get what cards I want to see the least. And then I'll Infernus. Yeah. I don't have to go for Amber there. Like, I don't think I have to send you back to the Stone Age. I'm gonna play a fair game. Discard the top card. It's Crazy Killing Machine.
You get 4 from that.
You get 1. I was actually hoping to hit a creature there that I could exhume. And I think I should hold the exhume. You do have the Creeping Oblivion. do have Gateway, so you can actually get both Infernuses. So that is a problem. I think I do hold this Exhume then. All right, it's your turn. I will draw.
All right, I will say this. I will Gateway. Go to Scream to 6 chains over here.
Just gonna put these guys in my purge.
Yeah, get them out of here. I'll play a Schuler. Arise, is that worth playing?
It's the reason why I got Crump, because I didn't want you to like, get Crump back.
Arise can get a Toxin. I draw 2 less cards, so I'll discard Arise.
Okay, I am. Well, can't stop the key. I'm gonna say this. I'll play Edarum, Lilithal. Actually, I think I play Edarum, Exhume for the Feathered Shaman, and then Lilithal. Okay. And it is your turn. I will draw. Go ahead.
Alright, Shadows. I'm gonna hit you with the old bait and switch.
Yep, it's a lot less painful
I should be
now.
still on one more. I'm gonna Nerve Blast the Feather Shaman. And I'll play Umbra. Okay.
Alright, I am going to say Logos. I'm gonna Twin Bolt both of your creatures. I'll Thorium Plasmate. I am gonna play Cutthroat Research. I will play the Code Monkey. I kind of hate putting these guys in there because I actually giving up like board advantage here. And then I'll play a Dr. Millie. And it's your turn. I'll say check with 7, and your go.
Okay. I will say Brobnar. I'll turn those guys. I'll play Smash. It's done again. I'll play Follow the Leader. Schuler. Fight. I guess I'll fight Dr. Millie.
Okay.
Do you still have Exhume? Have you exhumed anything?
Yeah, exhumed.
Okay, then yeah, I'll fight.
Okay. So a Forge for 6. Yeah. I am going to say Untamed. I'm going to play 2 Unnatural Selections. I may regret playing those, but I guess I still have
this match hasn't gone super wide, I feel like.
I'll play Murmook and do 4 damage to Smash, and then I'll boil them both. And it is your turn. I'll draw 4.
Okay, I'll say Shadows. I'll play a Shadow Self. I'll play a Delivery, and I'll Ghostly Hand. Okay.
I am going to say Untamed. The Murmook is going to Reap. I'm going to play a Bramble Lynx. Play a Murmook and do 4 damage to the Shadow Self. And then the Bramble Lynx is going to Reap. 6. And it's your turn. I will draw 2.
Okay, I'll say Dis. I will Pit Demon. I'll play Tendrils of Pain first. I keep thinking this is like the one that does 2 to 2 creatures.
Yeah.
Then I'll play Pet Demon. Special Delivery, a Murmook. Play Mind Barb. For Hysteria. Okay. Say check with 8.
Okay, I am going to say Logos. I'm going to play Anomaly Exploiter. I'm gonna play Igor. I'll discard Fangtooth and Lilithal. I'll play Telltale Vapors. 5. I played Dr. Millie, and I'm gonna unstun the Code Monkey. Okay. And it's your turn. I will draw.
4 for 7. I'm gonna say Brobnar. I'll loot the bodies. I'll punch the Murmook. Actually, no, I don't punch the Murmook. He has to live, so you don't force. I'll punch the Igor. So I get 2. Play Ganger Chieftain. Fight. Fight the Dr. Millie. And that's it. Oh, these go to the shadow self.
Okay.
Drop the last chain. Draw 3.
I am gonna say this. I'm gonna put the archives in my hand, and I am gonna say this. I'm gonna Festering Touch to kill the Shadow Self and put 1 damage on the Pit Demon.
I think it would have to go to the Ganger Chieftain, right?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna Hysteria.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna play 2 Eterooms and a Lilithal. And it is your turn. I'll say check with 7.
I'll say this. Play Charette. Pit Demon. Alright.
Okay, I will say this. I'll Reap with Eteroom and kill Pit Demon. I'll Reap with Eteroom and kill Charette. And then I will Reap with Lilithal. And then lose to 2 Measure Protect. Go ahead. You have it in your hand? Yeah. Yeah. It's unfortunate. I think that right there, man. What are the chances?
Yeah.
Because I feel like you had to have a way to kill them in disc, which you don't have a ton of. It's just the board wipe, and you had to have the Creeping Oblivion. Yeah, that's game.
And Urchin.
Yep. Done dirty.
Yep.
Oh.
I'll play his 2 bad pennies.
Yep. For the BM bad pennies. Hate it.
BM bad pennies. Yeah, I'm sorry to do that to Herigrith, but Temujin,
yeah, it's got too much to protect, right? Like that deck went from like it had a bait and switch was pretty good, but now too much to protect is like you cannot rush Amber against it,
right?
Like at all. So I mean, it may have been my mistake. Like I guess I did lean into the too much to protect there because I hadn't seen the second one. I felt like you were holding it the whole game. Or you'd been holding it for quite a while. So yeah.
Ardrith is a bit slow, yeah. All right. Here, oh, I closed Chrome, so I can't close it. Hopefully we don't get a buzz again.
Yeah.
Please no buzz.
No buzz.
Please no buzz. Temujin advances. And we'll be facing down offensively powerful Toki. That'll be a very steely match.
Well, like Toki can't go too high because of the too much protection.
Yeah, I feel like Temujin murders every guy in there.
Yeah, well, also, Creeping Oblivion's really good againt it too.
Yeah,
so.
I don't know. We'll see. We've never been correct about our prediction.
Yeah,
and
not once ever. Toki can burst pretty easily. It like can.
It was bursted because all the Shadows events. It's like you can't play those without.
You can exhume Dust Imp or you can exhume Brand into Unlocked Gateway.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. You have to. It can burst. It just you can't like have a glut of Amber.
Yeah. All right. So tomorrow Wednesday.
You can't just go to 11 with impunity.
That's stream. We'll be back Wednesday. We got Saw of War and Vector Parmesan, which is the 3 control weak deck, versus OS Wesker Hill, which is the Infomancer deck. Yeah. Yep. So instead of killing Infomancer, it could make it so they can't take a turn.
Yeah.
Let's take a Saurian turn.
Yeah.
Where they can actually use it. Maybe That's even worse of a curse.
Yeah, who knows?
And then we got E. Shelley versus Catherine U. Shark Attack the Third.
Yep, it's for Farquad.
Yeah, so we'll see how that goes.
Shark Attack.
Fast.
I don't know much. I don't really remember much about E. Shelley.
Shelley's like a control-y AoE deck.
Yeah.
It beat Alarm Charlatan first round.
Yeah, this is another like Bryn deck. It's very, I'd say it's actually very similar to Offensively Powered Toki.
Yeah,
it's like a different flavor. It's like slightly
slower.
It's like
more
better.
control-y.
It's better at killing creatures, I'd say, but yeah.
Shark Attack is in fact a fan favorite.
Yeah, Shark Attack's a great name.
But after Wednesday, we will be on to the top 8. Currently in the top 8, we got Corporal Barcus Rex, Dr. Blatsoma Ivalon, Light Tasker, K. Vibius, Offensively Powerful Toki, and Temujin, as you saw here tonight.
Yep.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half more streams.
Okay.
Which is not many. So we'll be finishing out next week.
Yeah. We'll have to come up with something for the finals, for the final game.
The half, yeah.
Might be able to work we might be able to work something in there.
Yeah, we'll figure something out. We'll just play one game of Keyforge and turn off the stream.
Yeah.
Next Wednesday. All right, so yeah, that's it for us. Thanks for watching. Again, join us for Card Game Necromancy.
Yep, Friday nights.
It's gonna be super fun.
Lord of the Rings, man, what a great game!
It's so good.
I'm looking forward to this.
I want to show you guys how good this game is.
Love this game. So unlike Dune, where the Dune stream was mostly us just trying to figure out the rules. The Lord of the Rings game we know pretty well, and we played it a lot.
Yeah, I have to pick it up again, but I think it's going to flow pretty easily.
It's so straightforward.
It's very simple.
Yeah,
and I think it's going to be simple for you guys to pick up. It
was so elegant in so many different ways.
Even I was reading the rulebook last night, and it's not long.
It's not hard. No, it's really not that bad.
Not the LCG. We're going to be playing the CCG from 2001.
Yeah,
Decipher.
So it's actually the second Lord of the Rings card game, because Middle Earth, the card game, predates it. But I want to say it only lasted for maybe 3 or 4 years. And then when the movies came out, Decipher bought the rights to making a card game for it. And they made one with all of the movie steals.
Yep, and we get to do a lot of Lord of the Rings quotes, and it's going to be very fun.
Yep, yeah.
We're not going to be playing on treadmill. No. Definitely not.
No, yeah, I don't have any ASMR rulebook readings. So.
No. They wouldn't put you to sleep. They're very intuitive.
Yeah.
It's a well-written rulebook for 2001, I think.
Yeah.
Especially.
From Necromancy. I think that's a personal attack on me.
All right, guys. Now we have to definitely turn the stream off. We got stuff. We got Twitter. We got Facebook. We got Patreon. We got YouTube. We got Inked. We got This Is Not My Human Store. And we got Discord. Definitely get on that Discord. I will let you guys know when I'm live. If you follow the TTR posts channel, I post there sometimes when we go live. Not all the time, because I sometimes forget. I don't ever at everyone unless it's a Card Game Necromancy stream, or if it's like a new bracket I put up.
Yeah. So
you won't get a lot of at everyone's unless they're super important. I can promise you that. At everyone in Discord is one of my pet peeves. Yeah. I'll say that.
We're gonna be quoting those movies. I always need to watch them again.
I mean, I've been wanting to watch them again anyway,
so that I don't get like the quotes wrong.
Yeah. The courtesy of your hall seems to have lessened of late. Oh man, I need to watch Two Towers like tomorrow.
But the extended edition, because it's like
I said I want to watch Two Towers. I didn't say I want to watch not a movie that exists to me, or a movie that doesn't exist to me, which is
fair enough.
The not extended editions of those. Yeah, they're totally so. I
haven't seen them forever. It's to me it was like a watershed moment in cinema, because like every fantasy movie that came out after them tried to imitate them and failed, including but not limited to the Hobbit trilogy.
Yeah,
right.
I mean, I think it's like premier fantasy, and it also kicked off like an era of it being cool to be a nerd, which is it's really interesting. I mean, the Lord of the Rings movies really changed a lot of things.
Yeah,
it made superhero movies eventually pretty cool. Cinema from 2001 2010 took a lot of risks, I think, and changed a lot of things.
Yeah, I mean, I would say there were risks that were taken during that time. I wouldn't say that like there were a lot. There were a lot of. I think I think there were a lot of really crappy movies that you're forgetting about.
Yeah.
So,
Oh no, I'm not saying every movie that came
Yeah.
out was good. I'm saying that like they started taking those genres seriously.
Oh, yeah,
like Iron Man.
Right. You're right. Genre films could be. I mean, now, granted, I think we're paying for it
Now,
10 to 15 years
yeah.
later because nobody is willing to make a movie like Arrival or something like that, which is probably one of my favorite films in the last 5 years.
Yeah.
Which is a sci-fi film, but also just a beautiful film. So yeah, it's so bad. It's like there was no. The Hobbit was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set out to make my own prequel trilogy.
It's
it's
arguably worse than the prequels.
Yeah,
because I don't like. I've watched the prequels again since like going through a phase of hating them, and then going through a phase of like I will watch them and it's funny, to like going through a phase of like I'll watch them and I can actually appreciate all aspects of the prequels because I watched the Clone Wars cartoon, and I like the characters more because of the Clone Wars cartoon.
Yeah,
the Hobbit trilogies, I don't ever want to watch it again because there's nothing that appeals to me about it.
It's just the miserable films, in my opinion. It was just like way too long, and you could tell that the material was just stretched far longer than it needed to be. So
Lord of the Rings is just so. The original Lord of the Rings trilogy is just so well written too. Like you don't get dialogue that solid in any movie, almost any movie since then.
What about the shaky cam scene where they're in the river?
Oh my god!
Like if you were gonna make like a special edition of a film, I would get rid of that scene. I was like, am I watching a GoPro?
Right.
Like what's happening?
It's so stupid. Yeah, TV's definitely come a long way too. Yeah, dude, the GoPro scene.
It was like, yeah, like there are YouTube channels that have better cinematography than
that's very
that
true.
Scene.
That's very true. All right, well, that's us.
We're done.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Appreciate you stopping by.
Join us on Wednesday for more Keyforge. Till then, hope you guys stay safe and good night.